we're having our little conversation here, right? About our gardens and potential, and eventually our animals while we're cooking dinner. What do you think about growing our own meat?
Can you see me?
Oh yeah, you're in there. You can sit normal.
Growing our own meat, you can't grow meat.
Yeah, you growing a chicken, that's meat. Pigs, meat.
Yeah, you can.
I thought you meant from like a plant, like.
No. Growing your own meat just means raising the animals,
making them grow.
Yes, healthy. What do you guys feel about that?
What?
How do you feel about having animals in the beginning, like just to start with?
Like cottontail.
Well, animals that we're gonna eat.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Why is that scary?
It's cottontail.
No, not cottontail.
I know. If she could hear us right now, that would be scary.
Okay. Well, how do you feel about raising those animals in order to butcher them?
I feel happy.
You happy about it?
Yeah. Happy about butchering them.
Happy about
that means they've had a happy life, and then they're giving their life to us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You eat chicken anyway, don't you?
Yeah.
You eat chicken, you eat pork, you eat steak.
Mm-hmm.
You eat all this meat anyway, right?
Yeah. It's just a little different because you're cutting it.
You're doing it yourself.
You're doing it.
It's sad.
But it's just the way it is.
But what do you think those chickens in the store go through?
Suffering.
Suffering versus how our chickens would be raised.
They suffer because people just like
they cut them and let them
suffer and die. But
they don't. They're not on grass.
Yeah, but farmers, they hang them upside down so they kind of don't know what's happening.
Mm-hmm. They can't feel the pain.
Mm-hmm. And then they kind of to relax them, and then they cut a little bit from the head.
From the neck.
Yeah.
Yep. It's like right here.
Yeah.
They have to cut it there and then just let the blood go. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't make them suffer because they die instantly. Mm-hmm. And they're also they're calm and they can't feel the pain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so because the people at this store, they just cut the head right off.
Well, I think
some people
I think the suffering for a chicken in a warehouse is more of because they're in a warehouse. They're not. They don't see sunlight. They don't have grass. They don't eat bugs. They don't have any fresh air. They're packed in there together. There's no room. They're packed. So,
but chickens have room.
Our chickens will have room. Right? So versus knowing what happens if you buy a regular chicken in the store versus if we were to raise and harvest our own chickens, how does it make you feel better or worse that we would be harvesting our own chickens?
Better. Because
so that
they
would
would
suffer.
Because they would be having a better life, and then they would not even notice that they were dead.
Yeah. When we feed our chickens or any animals, what are we feeding them?
Like
Grass.
Ticks.
They eat the bugs.
Ticks.
Pellets, maybe?
We'll feed them feed, organic feed, good stuff for them. But we know what's going into them, right? Yeah. Because that means that is going to go into us. So whatever we put into that chicken is going to eventually come into us because we have to eat it.
So if you gave a chicken a tomato, you would be eating a tomato too with the chicken.
Well, like some of the chickens, they're given antibiotics. There's pesticides, chemicals that come in a regular chicken from a store. We won't have any of that. So we know that we won't be ingesting any of that.
It's bad that...
Can you see me?
Yeah.
It's bad that pesticides are even a thing because people just use them to make their grass green.
They even use them on the plants.
Yeah.
And that's bad because you're giving the plants pesticides and then you're eating the plant. But
I would never put pesticides on our plants. What about now with our garden?
What?
Do you guys like getting the fruits, vegetables, and herbs from our garden better or getting them at the store?
Garden.
Because when I get tomatoes from the garden, not the garden, the store, I don't really like to eat that. Like when we get like a tomato sandwich from the store, I'm like, I don't want any tomatoes. But then I tried the tomatoes on a sandwich from our garden, and it tastes good.
It's delicious,
and
right?
It's really
different.
good. Yeah,
it's different.
fresh.
It's fresh. Yeah, there's a different taste.
Especially
to it.
when you make that bread with the
bruschetta. What is? I already know the answer to this. What's your favorite thing in the garden? What's your favorite thing in the garden?
Watermelon.
Watermelon. I bet you can't wait for that watermelon. Yeah. We're having our little conversation here, right? About our gardens and potential, and eventually our animals, while we're cooking dinner. We're cooking dinner. We're cooking our own potatoes that we harvested today, our own beans that we harvested today, our own garlic, our own onion, and our own herbs. How awesome is that?
It's amazing.
Awesome.
It's the best thing ever.
Guys, I want to tell you something. Well, I like it, but do you like waking up in the morning and like going out in the garden and picking stuff? Comment down below because I love it.
You love it too, right?
Yeah.
We all love it. First thing we do, right?
Like 98% of the garden, of this dinner is from our
garden.
Our garden.
The only thing
That's not
what's the only thing that's not from our garden?
our chicken.
The chicken.
But
Go ahead, finish.
but we will be getting chickens when we get a bigger farm.
Is that what you
Yes.
were gonna say, Mom?
Yep,
There's no doubt about it that we're not getting a farm and no chickens.
Yeah.
We're getting a farm and we're getting chickens.
And pool.
Chickens and the dog is our first thing we're gonna, and probably cats.
Couple cats.
We're
yeah.
getting 5 cats, remember?
Those are the
I'm
ones.
not getting 5 cats.
Like
said
2.
2 is plenty.
You said 5 cats.
No, I never
Those
said
are the ones
5.
we're getting. We're getting cats because there could be mice in our farm, and we do not want
there will
that.
be.
There will be.
There'll be
Because
mice.
it's out in like nowhere, and they kill them. And then our dog is going to be a golden retriever, and that's good for like, it's good with children. It's good with like a dog watch for like the animals,
It's
and
good.
also for like anybody who
It's
comes
good
into
for-
our house.
It's good for
Bark.
like saving people and like
Yeah, it can
barking
save us.
barking at people that are trying to like steal or something.
Yeah,
like,
It's a good
make-
guard dog. Is that what you're trying to say?
yeah, it's a good guard dog. And we're getting cows. Do you think we're getting pigs, Mom?
We are getting pigs. Yes.
We're gonna get
And
pigs.
we might get horses if there's enough room.
maybe horses, and we're gonna get
Roosters?
yeah.
gonna get roosters?
Well, we'll get a rooster. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get-
Eventually, not right away.
rooster.
We're gonna get a geese because they
A goose.
ticks.
A goose.
A
They-
guard goose.
They,
A guard goose.
They ticks and they guard the.
Well, a guard goose. Well, they eat a lot of bugs, but you
Yeah.
want a guinea.
A
Guinea
guinea.
chickens.
We-
Guinea chickens eat a lot of ticks.
We're gonna
Okay.
get a bunch of guinea chickens. We're gonna get regular chickens too that you can eat. Well, guinea ones you can eat too.
Well, we'll get like Cornish cross.
Yeah, Cornish
meat
cross.
chickens.
Yeah, or the sea monsters.
We'll get some layer chickens. Those are for eggs.
We'll get a cow. Actually, I saw a video on a cow, and its horns were like huge. They were like probably bigger than me.
Yeah, they were bigger than
They were
you.
like up to like here. They were gigantic. And
You guys want some more? What are those? My homemade what? You remember the name?
Croissants.
Croutons.
Croutons.
Very close.
And
Are they good?
they are good.
It tastes just like the kind of the store, but I think better because it's got our own herbs in it.
What else are we getting? I'm gonna have a bunch of animals.
Cows.
Cow. Yeah, I said that.
Oh, in here.
Horses.
Chickens.
If
Definitely
we have room.
chickens. Definitely
A
pigs.
dog.
Possibly goats. Possibly cows, depending on
Mom,
the space.
what about horses too? Depending
Dogs,
on
Mom.
the space.
Dog.
Yes, we'll get a dog,
Cat.
a dog, 2 cats, and a partridge in a pear tree.
What's that?
The song? First day of Christmas.
Oh.
It's a bird. A partridge is a bird.
We're gonna get a guard goose.
Yes, we are.
Yeah,
gonna
that's
get
what we
birds.
just said.
They're great for protecting
Animals.
your chickens.
Mhm.